In the silent sands of Egypt, in the dense jungles of South America, and beneath the ocean waves of the Pacific, whispers of forgotten brilliance still echo. How could ancient civilizations thousands of years ago move stones heavier than modern cranes, carve crystal with microscopic precision, and map the stars with mathematical perfection? Were these the works of primitive people or the remnants of lost technologies? Tonight we journey beyond the limits of recorded history to uncover what modern science struggles to explain. From the impossible engineering of the Great Pyramid to the mysterious precision of Machu Picchu, we'll ask the questions scholars avoid. Did humanity once possess advanced technologies now lost to time? Prepare to question everything you've been taught about human progress, because the story of civilization might not be a straight line but a circle, where knowledge is gained, lost, and rediscovered again. Long before steel or electricity, ancient builders shaped the earth with mathematical genius. The Great Pyramid of Giza, aligned perfectly to true north, deviates by less than 1/15 of a degree in accuracy even modern compasses can't match. How did they achieve such perfection without digital instruments or laser tools? The ancient Egyptians claimed divine guidance, but modern engineers propose something else, an understanding of sound, vibration, and geometry so precise it hints at an advanced science. Some theorists believe they used resonant frequencies to move stone, echoing Tesla's experiments thousands of years later. These structures weren't built by chance. They followed a cosmic plan. Every angle, every chamber was aligned to the stars. The question is not whether they could do it, but how they knew so much about physics, astronomy, and energy in an age we call primitive. High in the Andes, Machu Picchu stands as a testament to forgotten engineering. Granite blocks fit so precisely that not even a razor blade can slip between them. No mortar, no gaps, just a seamless fusion of rock. Could this precision come from copper chisels or something far beyond? Archaeologists explain it as trial and error, yet the scale and symmetry say otherwise. Some geologists believe the Incas inherited these techniques from an older, unknown civilization, one with machines capable of softening or vibrating stone. The evidence lies in smooth, melted edges that modern tools cannot replicate. Across the world, we find similar signs from Egypt's Aswan quarry to Bolivia's Pumapunku, where massive stones appear machined rather than carved. Did ancient builders possess advanced tools made from lost metals or powered by forgotten energy sources? For centuries, the Great Pyramid has been seen as a tomb, but no body was ever found, no hieroglyphs, no burial treasures, only a mysterious design with perfect geometry. Its inner shafts align precisely with Orion and Sirius. The granite chambers resonate like a tuning fork when struck. Was it truly a tomb or a power plant? Scientists studying the pyramid structure discovered it concentrates electromagnetic energy within its internal chambers. Some believe it once generated power through natural vibrations of the earth itself, wireless energy long before Tesla's time. Could the ancients have harnessed geoelectric forces to illuminate their temples? Ancient legends speak of a light that never died, shining in sacred places without fire. If this technology existed, it may explain why Egyptian temples show no soot from torches. Perhaps the Great Pyramid was more than a monument. It was an engine of light. In 1513, the Piri race map was drawn using sources that dated back thousands of years. It depicted Antarctica's coastline without ice. Modern science only discovered this geography through satellite imaging. How could ancient mariners map an unseen continent beneath miles of frozen ice? The precision suggests advanced navigation long before compasses or telescopes. Some believe these maps were copies of copies from a lost civilization, that circumnavigated the globe. The same accuracy appears in the Orontius Phineas and Boischet maps, showing underwater ridges only known today. These clues suggest an ancient global culture, one that mastered cartography, astronomy, and mathematics long before recorded history. If true, then human civilization is far older and far more advanced than we've ever been told. Plato spoke of Atlantis not as myth, but as history, a great civilization destroyed in a single day and night of misfortune. Its people, he said, possessed incredible technology and knowledge of energy, geometry, and flight. Could Atlantis have been the source of humanity's lost inventions? Scientists dismiss it as allegory, yet geological evidence tells another story. Around 12,000 years ago, the same period, Plato described the Earth experienced cataclysmic floods and rapid sea level rise. Dozens of coastal ruins now lie submerged worldwide, from India's Gulf of Kamhat to Japan's Yonaguni Monument. Perhaps Atlantis was not a single city, but a global network of advanced societies wiped out at the end of the last ice age. And the survivors, the builders of Egypt, Sumer, and the Andes, were its refugees, preserving fragments of their knowledge. Inside Egypt's Dendera temple, a strange carving shows what appears to be a light bulb complete with a filament and power source. Egyptologists call it symbolic, but electrical engineers see a working diagram. Could the ancients have harnessed electricity thousands of years before Edison? The temple's underground chambers contain traces of chemical residues similar to battery compounds. In Baghdad, actual clay batteries capable of generating small electrical currents have been found, dated over 2,000 years old. Was this lost technology part of a much older energy system? Legends of eternal lamps burning in Egyptian tombs may not be myth. If these devices existed, they might explain how intricate hieroglyphs deep inside temples were carved without soot or torches, ancient light powered by forgotten science. In ancient texts, there are whispers of sound powerful, enough to lift stones, heal the sick, or even destroy walls. Tibetan monks spoke of Om, a vibration that could move matter. In Egypt, the word itself, Hakal, meant power through sound. Could these be remnants of a science of resonance, now forgotten? Recent experiments show that sound waves, when tuned to precise frequencies, can make sand form geometric patterns or even levitate small objects. Imagine this scaled to 1,000 tons of limestone. Could it explain how the blocks of Giza, Baalbek, or Puma Punku were moved with no wheel, no pulley, no beast of burden? Legends say priests used chanting and instruments to manipulate stone. Walls were said to float into place while cymbals and trumpets rang. If true, sound was not just music, it was a technology. A force once mastered by civilizations that understood the harmony between vibration, geometry, and matter itself. Among the treasures of ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, archaeologists have discovered crystal lenses polished with microscopic precision. These artifacts, thousands of years old, magnify light with astonishing clarity. Were they used for simple ornamentation or something more profound? Some scholars believe these lenses reveal the ancients had an understanding of optics long before the Greeks. Could they have used them to study the heavens, to engrave with concentrated sunlight, or to perform early medical procedures? The possibility opens a window into a forgotten scientific tradition. In the Temple of Hathor, hieroglyphs depict eyes focused through strange devices, and priests holding orbs of light. If these were optical instruments, then the ancients may have possessed telescopic or laser-like technologies lost to time. What else did they see beyond the visible spectrum, beyond our imagination? Discovered in a sunken ship off the coast of Greece, the Antikythera Mechanism baffled scientists for over a century. A complex system of bronze gears that could predict eclipses, planetary movements, and the phases of the moon. Yet it was built more than 2,000 years ago, centuries before the first known clock. Modern X-rays reveal over 30 interlocking gears crafted with mathematical precision rivaling 18th century watchmaking. Who possessed such knowledge of mechanics, metallurgy, and astronomy so long ago? The Greeks credited their knowledge to older civilizations, perhaps Egypt or even Atlantis itself. If this device survived only by chance, how many others were lost? Machines of wood, bronze, and crystal decayed, destroyed, or buried in time. The Antikythera Mechanism may be the surviving heartbeat of a mechanical age erased from human memory. In the Sanskrit epics of India, ancient texts speak of Vimanas, flying chariots that moved by sound, light, or mercury engines. These weren't poetic metaphors, they were described in technical detail with flight manuals, propulsion diagrams, and aerial warfare tactics. The Vaimanika Shastra, a mysterious Sanskrit manuscript, details metals resistant to heat, engines fueled by solar energy, and flight routes across continents. Some passages even describe invisibility and interstellar travel. Could this be ancient science misinterpreted as myth by later generations? Indian temples feature carvings of objects shaped like aircraft, descending from the sky. While skeptics see symbolism, others argue that such consistency across continents, from Egyptian discs to Mayan skyboats, suggests a shared knowledge of flight. Did our ancestors once rule the skies, then lose the key to their machines? The legendary Damascus steel sword could slice silk in midair and never dull. Modern metallurgy still struggles to replicate its exact molecular structure. How did ancient smiths achieve such strength without electricity, furnaces, or microscopes? Clues point to nanotechnology before its time. Under modern scanning, Damascus blades reveal carbon nanotubes and molecular layering so advanced it defies explanation. The secret vanished by the 18th century, lost as workshops closed and recipes died with their makers. Across India, Wootz steel followed similar methods, creating metal so pure that it vibrated like a tuning fork when struck. Could these techniques have originated from an even older civilization? Perhaps one that understood matter at the atomic level? The ancients forged not just weapons, but wonders of chemistry and precision. Stonehenge, Göbekli Tepe, Napta ply massive circles of stone, perfectly aligned to celestial events. Archaeologists call them temples or calendars, yet their geometry suggests something more: devices designed to channel and amplify Earth's natural energy fields. When measured, these sites emit unusual electromagnetic readings. The stones, often rich in quartz, generate piezoelectric energy when pressure or sound waves strike them. Could the ancients have used these frequencies to heal, communicate, or even transmit power across distances? Legends tell of druids harnessing the song of the stones. Today, researchers find that sound and magnetism at these sites affect brain waves, inducing calm or trance-like states. Maybe these were ancient power stations, not for machines, but for consciousness itself. The Maya tracked the stars with impossible precision, predicting eclipses and planetary alignments thousands of years in advance. Their calendar, based on cycles of time and energy, mirrors quantum and cosmological models discovered only recently. Carvings in Palenque and Copan depict machines of wheels and orbs and deities operating what appear to be control panels. Were these symbolic, or did they represent an understanding of time as a controllable force, like a code written into the universe? The Maya believed time was a live vibrating energy, repeating patterns within patterns. Modern quantum theory now echoes this. Time is not linear but cyclical. Were the Maya ancient scientists mapping quantum frequencies long before physics gave them names? Every ancient civilization shares a similar story. Knowledge came from the sky. The Egyptians spoke of Thoth, the Sumerians of Enki, the Maya of Kukulkan, the Greeks of Prometheus. Different names, same pattern. A being descends, gifts humanity knowledge of writing, agriculture, and technology. Were these myths or memories of encounters with advanced visitors, human or otherwise, who passed down fragments of their science before vanishing? Ancient carvings show figures in helmets, carrying devices that glow or emit rays. The parallels are too global to ignore. Perhaps the gods were not deities, but survivors of an earlier civilization, guardians of a lost knowledge that once powered the earth. Their lessons became myths, their machines became magic, and their science turned into religion. Then, almost suddenly, it ended. The ancient world's knowledge collapsed into silence. Libraries burned, empires fell, floods buried cities. Humanity forgot what it once knew. How does a species capable of such genius lose everything it built? Some say it was natural disaster, others deliberate erasure. The Library of Alexandria, the Mayan codices, the archives of Baghdad, all destroyed within centuries. What we call progress may be the slow rediscovery of what our ancestors once mastered. Perhaps every civilization rises to a peak of understanding, then falls, leaving behind puzzles for the next to solve. The pyramids, the temples, the mechanisms, they're not monuments of mystery. They are messages, warnings from a past we have yet to fully remember. What if the true history of humanity isn't a story of evolution, but of amnesia? What if buried beneath every desert, every ocean, and every myth is evidence of a forgotten world that once harnessed the forces of nature with elegance and power? The lost technologies of ancient civilizations remind us that genius is not bound by time. Knowledge can vanish, but it can also return. Perhaps we are not discovering the future. We are remembering it.